welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here with me today. So this video idea just came to me because I'll be honest with you guys. Hi by the way, my name is Rudi. If you're new here, thanks for being here. I have just been feeling like a little out of it, you guys, and I know I'm not the only one. With the changing of the seasons is always like a new feeling for people, but also with just everything that's going on in the world, obviously the war, and just seeing so much of pain and suffering, it can make my job feel a little insignificant, and it can make it hard for me to show up online genuinely and feel like I am making any sort of impact. So I have been really busy and trying to keep myself busy doing things and just reviewing and talking about new products. And obviously a lot of my job is around showing you what's new and what's out there, and I know that my makeup reviews are like my highest engaged content, and I love doing that, but I just feel like during this season, you know, it's funny how like Christians always say like this season of life. I was just talking about that with my friend, like I'm in this season. I'm currently in the season of I feel a little overwhelmed with products and with product recommendations, to where I feel like during the holidays it's always buy this, here's a sale, here's a holiday pack, here's this, and like obviously that's a huge part of my job and something that I enjoy doing because I want to make sure you're happy with the things that you buy. But I felt like I was losing a little bit of who I am and like the fun personality and the part of this job that I really enjoy, which is talking about things that I love that make me genuinely happy. And I felt like I was not doing my makeup because I wanted to, but I felt like I have to do my makeup, so I better just put it on, which is obviously not what I want. I want to be happy and excited to do this. So I decided today, randomly, I was gonna do an October favorites and flops video, but because this month has been kind of strange, or this past month has been sort of, you know, this for me, this kind of blah feeling, I really didn't try all that many new things when it came to like flops and opportunities to share things with you like that. So instead, I thought what I would do is share the things that I am using right now, sort of across the board rather than just skincare and makeup. It's fragrance, it's body care, it's candles, it's home things that have made me feel really cozy in my house and in this fall season. So these, I'm gonna consider this my fall favorites list, and it's like specifically for October and November, all of those colors and scents that you associate with fall before we get into winter, where we're talking about candy canes and peppermints and like, you know, we flip to those sort of like cozy home things. These are more focused on like what's going on right now, the weather that I'm seeing, the leaves are changing. It's like so beautiful in Nashville. And these are the things that have genuinely made me excited and happy to use them, to the point where I look forward to it. I look forward to taking a shower. I look with this thing. I look forward to lighting this candle or using this product. I've put it in my purse because I want to have it with me all the time. And I felt like that would be more informational to share with you than just like a random list of things that I've been using on my face. So I do want to like also move my content towards talking about all things me and what I'm enjoying rather than just talking about makeup. So that is what we're doing today. Totally get it if that's not your vibe, but I'm really excited, and I think there's some things in here that will possibly lift your spirit as well, or just a recommendation for something that will make you feel cozy and safe and happy. So maybe this does sound of interest to you and you need a little pick-me-up with some little trinkets and things that might lift your mood, and if that is you, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Rudi, and on this channel we talk about all things skincare, makeup, hair care, body care, sort of like old YouTube with new makeup and new products, and I would love to have you subscribe. We have got a total random assortment here across the board, but when I'm looking at it, it all makes sense to me, and I really can't put these in any sort of order because they are all so good. So I want to start with something that I have used every single day since I've got it, and has now made scent association with me, with my life, and with this like time in my life, and that is Fleur's Vanilla Skin Hair and Body Mist. This is so freaking good. I have recommended this to everyone on planet Earth, and it is by far my favorite fragrance mist that I've ever tried. If you like a true gourmand type of vanilla that's still light enough to wear every single day, day or night, and would be amazing as a layerable scent, it is this one. So I'll pop the notes up on here, but the top notes are pink pepper, pink apple, and sugar crystals. Anything with pink pepper in it I freaking love because it reminds me a little bit of Glossier You. The heart is lily, jasmine petals, and cashmere wood. I love the scent of jasmine also. And then the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood. I don't know that one. It's not too strong, in the sandalwood of it all. It's like a very rounded out scent. I don't know that I've ever necessarily smelled anything quite as beautiful as this. Like, it is truly my favorite scent that I own at this point. I wear it every day. I put it on in the morning. I put it on before bed. I put it in my hair. Like, I want to bathe in this scent, and I think it is better suited in a fragrance mist rather than in a perfume because it is sort of light and airy to it. I'm pretty sure this is sold out on Sephora's website because obviously it's so freaking good. Their other two scents are amazing as well, and honestly, they're both 9s out of 10, but this is a 10 out of 10 or an 11 out of 10 for me. But I did see on their website or Instagram that they were still sold and available on the Fleur website. So if you've trusted my fragrance recommendations in the past, I would highly recommend this one. I cannot wait to see what Lauren May Beauty is gonna think of this one. She and I are very similar when it comes to fragrance, and I feel like she and I always end up liking the same things, and I trust her recommendations so much. And I know she was gonna pick these up. I think she's gonna be freaking obsessed with this. I can't wait to hear what she thinks. I also had a few people mentioning that they think it would be fun to add a fragrance selection to the Berry Best Awards at the end of the year. So if you're new here, I do sort of like what would be considered the Allure Best of Beauty, but it's all of my choices, and I pick one product from each category. And I could easily do fragrance where we have different categories of fragrance, hair and body mist, body wash, stuff like that. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious about that. If you actually like my fragrance conversations, because I have a lot of them. I'm very particular about them. Which I guess, speaking of fragrance, let's just go down that way, and then we'll end with some makeup and skincare and like more classic beauty stuff. But since we're talking about fragrances, I want to continue on with that vibe and talk next about my current favorite candle. So this is a candle from the brand Sniff, and Sniff is, I literally have it lit because I've had it lit all day. This is the Half-Baked Pumpkin Smash candle in collaboration with the creator Tegan Gerard. I think she has like a cooking channel. I actually don't really know her, but I know that she makes damn good candle scents. So this is the, as I said, Half-Baked Pumpkin Smash. I don't necessarily love the name because it makes it sound like a little cheesy, but the candle itself is stunning. As I mentioned, Sniff is a fragrance brand. They actually just got into Ulta Beauty, and I have like 3 or 4 of their fragrances in the mini size, and they are very, very good. They have a little bit of a cult following with their fragrances, and they do collaborations with people all the time. My favorite scent from them is called Tarte Deco and Citrus Circus. They're like really bright, beautiful citrus scents. One is a cherry scent, and one kind of smells like dreamsicle vibes. But as we've gotten more into the fall, I'm wanting to pull out more of my gourmand scents, and I actually picked up their scent in House of 8, which was a collaboration with La Rae, and I didn't love it. I actually sent it back because you can do a trial with them and like try their scent, and if you don't like it, they'll give you a refund. But in that order, I also got this candle, and I also got another candle from them called Lost Claws. It's more of a winter candle, so I'm gonna wait to pull that out. When I first smelled this out of the box before I lit it, I was like, this might be too like TJ Maxx Marshall's pumpkin spice like on the nose for me. I was thinking like, I don't know, it just is a little bit too sweet for me, and like the name's kind of matching that vibe. But then I lit it, okay? And I feel like that changes everything for a candle. So don't judge a candle by its name or by its like base scent. You have to smell it when it's lit. That changes everything. Once you light this candle, it smells like pumpkin bread, pumpkin baked goods with like a really, really nutty undertone. I will have the notes up on the screen so that you can see them, but it has like such a beautiful nutty warmth to it, and it has an insane scent throw. So if you are not someone who likes a strong scent throw in their house and you don't want your whole, like my whole lower layer of my house smells like pumpkin goods because of this candle, and I actually got the smaller size. I have been burning this nonstop for like a week, and it has lasted me pretty well considering this is the only candle I have been burning. The other day we burned it for literally, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours, and I still have this much left, which is insane. It burns incredibly clean, and I haven't had any troubles with tunneling at all. As long as you burn your candles for at least 4 hours, you shouldn't have an issue with that. It smells amazing. They also have another one called Half-Baked Gingerbread Smash that's in collaboration with the same person, and I picked that one up. It is on my way to me. Again, it might be more like wintertimey, I'm not sure yet, but if it has that really sweet like cooking in my house with my family sort of scent, I will be lighting it up because it is so good. So if I don't love that one, or if it's giving more winter, I will probably buy yet another round of this candle in like the extra large size, because right when I walk in my house, it just feels like I'm being hugged with like baked goods, and it brings me a lot of comfort. So I don't know why, but this fall, more than any other fall, I have felt such a strong scent association with the season, just to like give me comfort. So those are two of the scents that I wanted to mention. And going even deeper into those types of scents for fall, I wanted to talk about two body washes that I've been using and freaking loving. So I don't typically go out of my way to buy body washes that match with the season of weather outside, but I became addicted to Native's body wash this year through the gateway that was their limited edition gummy bears line. That was like a full candy collection where they like duped out different candy scents, and the gummy bear scent was like the perfect scent for the summer, and it just brought me so much joy. And I realized like, oh, actually having like a scent associate with your shower and to make it like a more luxurious experience does change the way I feel about literally just showering. I started researching the new collections that were coming out for Native for the winter, and it feels exciting also because I was never like a Native girly. I've always been just like a very plain body wash person because I have eczema, which yeah, my underarm eczema is pretty bad right now. But the rest of my body is doing well, so I feel like it's okay to use these at this moment. People are obsessed with Native body washes, and I never really understood it until this year. So I'm excited to like have the opportunity to try new scents from them that maybe have been in their rotation in the past, but I've never tried them. So these are the two that I picked up. So obviously this one's not Native. I'll get into it in a minute. I got Sugar Cookie and Eggnog or something like that from Native, and Sugar Cookie is by far the best one. It smells like a warm sugar cookie. It kind of smells like a mix of the vanilla and the half-baked candle. Like, it is giving actual sweet sugary cake, but not in the way that a candle that you burn that smells like cupcakes is. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got more of a vanilla undertone than it does anything else. I wish it had like the scents on here, like the scent breakdown. It definitely smells more warm and vanillic than it does sugary candy. I don't know, like when I go to TJ Maxx and I buy a like candle that smells like a cupcake, I typically am like, oh my gosh, like that is way too strong. But something about these particular scents that I'm showing you, when they are used on the body or if they are burnt in the house, they like warm up. They give a nuttiness to them. And I would definitely say that's the case with Sugar Cookie. I also think the Eggnog one, I don't know, we'll have to see. It is feeling kind of sugary, but if you're looking for like a warm scent to have that makes you feel cozy before you get in bed, Sugar Cookie is your girl. On the other hand, if you are looking for something that is a little bit more sickeningly sweet, I would recommend the new Dove collection. So they just released a limited edition holiday treats collection. I grabbed a lot of stuff from it because again, like I'm on my fall kick. I don't know what it is. This is the Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie Deep Nourishing Body Wash. I love Dove body washes. It's been a while since I've used them. And I grabbed two scents. I grabbed Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie and then their Peppermint Bark. And I thought for sure my husband would be interested in Peppermint Bark. By the way, he uses neither of these. He uses like the whatever desert sandalwood one. He can't handle it. So like I said, it's not for everybody. And this may not be for me next year, but right now it's giving me like insane comfort. So this is what we're going with. This is lightly exfoliating. It has like tiny little like they're called I don't know what they're called, but there's just tiny little beads in it to help like physically exfoliate your skin. It's not anything crazy. And this smells very sweet. It definitely smells cinnamon and it definitely smells pumpkin. It smells like the batter of a cinnamon pumpkin pie, whereas the half-baked pumpkin smash smells like the finished pumpkin pie. So like here's the batter, it's like sickeningly sweet and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to lick the spoon. And then it's been baked and then this is what comes out. Does that make sense? Like because of the fire itself, it's giving it more of like a baked goods, whereas this is giving like, this is the mix. This is the mix of the pie that you're making. I really like it and I've been using it because it doesn't linger on the skin, so it's not gonna like leave you smelling really strongly of pumpkin or anything like that. But when you're in the shower and you just wanna have like that scent moment, that scent association with the fall, I think this is a great one to pick up. Again, if you're feeling like that idea of like that gourmand, really foodie, cinnamon, pumpkin-y is too strong, try the Sugar Cookie. It's just more like classic sugary vanilla, and maybe none of this is your thing. Also, my husband is FaceTiming me. What could he possibly want? Hey honey, I'm filming for YouTube.
Hi, I just didn't know if you had started yet. Hi YouTube.
What else you want to say?
Love you, proud of you. Keep up the great work. Your content is relevant and inspiring to all of us.
And this is too strong for you.
I've actually been using it the last couple days, and I kind of like it.
Guys! See, it's not as bad when it's lathered, is it?
Yeah, it's stronger in the nose than on the body.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't linger. Before the pie is baked, this is what it smells like. And then after the pie is baked, it smells like the candle that we keep in the living room.
Totally. You nailed it. All right, enjoy your YouTube. I'm on the way home.
Arrivederci.
Love you, bye.
Can you believe that, you guys? He's been using it, okay? Just goes to show you. It is stronger like this than it is when you use it on your body. I'm just saying. And that's the case with most things, you know? Okay, so as I mentioned, I said like, oh yeah, you get into your bed and you feel all warm and cozy and you have like all these scents on you and you got your candle burning. This is what I recommend you buy to be at your utmost comfort level in the fall and in the winter. These are my hot booties, okay? They were just on my feet, so I just took them off. These are from Amazon and they are the Terra Warm slippers and they are microwavable slippers. So I don't know if you can hear in there, there's like little microwavable beads in the bottom and they are on the entire length of the bottom of the hoof and a little bit on the top. And you put them in the microwave for anywhere from 1 minute to 2 minutes. And what I do is I take my shower, I use my little body washes, I got my little candle going, whether it's this candle or a different candle. I get out of my shower, I use my little spritz, and then I go put these in the microwave for 2 minutes. I shove them into my bed, like under my blankets, as if I was in the 1800s and I was like preparing for childbirth. And I put them under my blankets so that the feet area is warm. And then I put my little socks on and I put these on while we're watching Great British Baking Show or whatever it is, so that I feel like so toasty before bed because my toes are always freaking cold. They are the absolute best. My girls also like them, like my dogs. I always say my girls and people are like, who's your girls? I'm like, they're my dogs. They like to have them like around them when I'm like, okay, I'm a little hot, I'm ready to take them off. I put them like next to their head and under their back when they're just a little bit warm, and they love them. They're pretty inexpensive. They will last you a full season and they're the best. They are literally one of my favorite things on earth that give me comfort, and I felt like I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't mention my microwavable shoes. Okay, let's round out our video with things that I would actually typically talk about in a video. And we'll start with a skincare product, get into some makeup and nails. So for me in the fall, I always start to take my skincare into the heavier direction where I'm layering things a lot more. I'm choosing thicker style products. And something that's been new in my routine that I've been using to lock everything in at the end of the night is this product from Prequel. This is the Skin Utility Ointment. It is a multi-purpose skin protectant. It's petrolatum based, but it includes petrolatum, bisabolol, and a skin barrier support complex. It is 45% petrolatum, so if you are not a fan of that, just know that that is the case. I have no issue with it. And this brand has been really, really cool and interesting to me. I was thinking about doing a full video on them because I do own all of their products, but this brand came out of a dermatologist named Dr. Sam Ellis, and she is working with the Center Brands, which here's a little peek behind the curtain. That is an incubator company that helps skincare, makeup, beauty brands sort of get off the ground and figure out their branding and their footing. So Naturium was under the Center Brands, Make Beauty, Solitaire, Fleur, you know, a lot of products and brands that I really love end up coming out of this incubator. So I knew it was gonna be really good, and I was right. So I love the packaging. I love that it's in this little squeezy tube. It comes out here so you don't have to get it and dunk your hand in to get your Aquaphor or whatever. I love using this around my mouth so that when I wake up, I don't have the dry, crusty patches, which is where I typically get dry. I also think this would be a great option for eczema if you wanted to layer this on top of your thick body cream. It's very, very nice. In fact, I've liked everything from their line. I will say their line is focused on face and body care. I will say if you have eczema or incredibly dry skin like I do, body skin, their body lotions or their face and body lotions, one comes in a pump, one comes in a tube, are not going to be thick enough. They're not thick enough for me when it comes to my body. They are just fine and thick for my face, but just something to take note of that if you are extra dry, I would just try them on your face and not your body. But this one, you could definitely use on both, and it's a way to keep your skin glowy and plump in the fall without feeling like you have a bunch of oil on your face. So I'm really liking this. It's great for sensitive skin, and it just makes me feel like I'm all locked in with my skincare at the end of the night with my little hot booties on. All right, let's talk a little bit about makeup. I have two things that I wanted to recommend because honestly, I've been doing sort of the same makeup for the past couple months because, again, I told you I've just not been feeling like super motivated to get my makeup on and to like play with it, which is obviously something I need to look into and like take the time to play with my makeup and have fun with it and like look within and see what that's about. But the things that have been bringing me joy are this eyeshadow and my lip. So the eyeshadow that I wanted to recommend is from Merit. It is their Solo Shadow in the shade Studio. So this to me is like the perfect neutral, pushing cool toned brown that is perfect for all over the eyes. And every time I wear this, people ask me what's on my eyes because it looks way more complicated than it is. I literally take a single eyeshadow brush. So in this case, it's actually a concealer brush from Makeup by Mario, but it's just got like kind of a dense angle, and I take it in here. You have to do one eye at a time, and I literally just swipe it across the lid and up towards my eyebrow here, and it gives you like the perfect wash of a light cool toned brown that almost just looks like a shadow on the eyes. It is so beautiful. It's my favorite shade that they have released, and it just makes me feel like slightly more put together than my everyday makeup. It's super easy. I think this is work appropriate. It's matte. I think anyone would like this, and they have a ton of other shades if this one's not for you. And I also picked up recently their holiday kit, which includes a sheer sort of shiny version of these products. So I'm very excited to look at that, and I can do a video on that holiday set if you want, because it also includes a lip liner, which I thought was interesting. But this is like the best one and done matte eyeshadow ever. I love it so much. And in terms of lips, along with like just a classic natural blush for me, I have been using a more like dark berry sort of shade for my lips, and these have been the two that I have had in my separate purses. So the one I'm wearing right now is from e.l.f. This is their new lip oil in the shade Jam Session. So this is kind of, it reminds me a little bit of Dior's Mahogany shade. The Dior shades have a little bit of a pH adjustment to them, so they are a difference in the way they look on the lips, but the formula is incredibly similar. I talked about how I feel about that on Instagram, which is at the Rudi Berry, if you're interested in following me. This shade looks like something that would be very hard to wear for light skin tones if you just saw it as this opaque shade, but it's very, very sheer and just gives your lips a hint of that jam color, which is why I love it so much and why I find it to be incredibly wearable if you were looking for more of a fall shade that wasn't so deep and wasn't so matte. These wear very nicely, but they do wear off because they're a lip oil and I like to talk a lot. What I said about these was that I love e.l.f. and I think that what they make is amazing, but I wish that they weren't so focused on duping products all the time, and that they would make their own take on something. So like, for example, I love the In Beauty Project lip glazes. So this one is similar in the shade Merlot. And then I also love these ones from Milani, as well as the lip oils from NYX. And as you can see, like, to me, these lip oils are absolutely incredible, but they're not necessarily trying to dupe anyone. Whereas when I look at e.l.f., it's obvious from their marketing to me that they are going out of their way to dupe Dior, which is fine, but I just think that they could make their own stake on the lip oil section of the industry without having to go so far as like being openly a dupe. That's just my 2 cents on it, but that doesn't mean I don't like them. I very, very much do. The other shade that I wanted to mention is very similar, and if you're looking for a little bit more pigmentation in this area, this would be a good option for you. This is the Milani's new Fruit Fetish lip oil in the shade Blackberry Agave. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Very similar shade, has a little bit more of a brown undertone. This one has more of a purple undertone. They smell amazing. They feel very hydrating, very luxurious. They last a little bit longer on the lips than the e.l.f. as well. This is just the one that's been in my purse that I've been gravitating towards. And they have an insanely good, really nice nude collection that just came out, including this new limited edition shade that is like a shimmery cranberry for the holidays. So I love all of those, but this sort of shade is what I'm trying to mention that I've really been gravitating towards. It's like a sheer berry, has been giving me my fall fantasy. Oh my god, that was a fucking ladybug. Oh my god, I just sucked that into my fucking mouth. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. I'm so glad I didn't swallow that. It tasted really bad. Oh, I can still taste it. Rounding out off the list. One thing that's not on my list is the taste of ladybugs, am I right? The last thing I wanted to mention is my fall collaboration with the nail brand Quickies. I made 5 different shades of nails, or like styles of nails, with the brand Quickies, and this is the PR package that I got from her. We made this together. It says a very good quickie on it. It says Rudi X Quickies on the back, and then inside it has all of my styles. I have, well, I guess I have 6 styles, and they're all in here with a little bow and a little keychain that I had made with them that has the date of the release, and then of course it says love you mean it on the back, because that's what I like to say on Instagram, and it's a little hotel keychain. I thought it would be fun to add a little giveaway into this video and send you guys this package, because I've just been keeping it to have, because it's like something that I, you know, was very proud of, but I would be more proud to have one of you guys have these and wear them and like enjoy them. I wanted to bring them up because doing my press-on nails has been another thing that has brought me a lot of joy this past month, where I felt like, you know what, I don't feel like talking, I don't feel like doing anything or working, I just want to put my headphones on and do my little press-ons, and it makes me just calm down and super happy. So these are the 6 options. I think I've talked about these a little bit, but the first one is my chocolate glaze, and these are a brown with a chrome. We have Who Do You Think You Aura, which is going to give you a different nail layout depending on what sizes your nails are. These are She Wore Blue Velvet, and they're literally blue velvet, which, by the way, the chocolate glaze and the blue velvet are completely sold out right now. So this is like one of the only ways that you can get them is by entering this giveaway. We have the ones I'm gonna wear next, which are these cocoa powder. They are a short round ombre, and then we have, of course, the berry patch nails. These are an ode to you guys, and these are longer and they are French tip, perfect for, I would say, like summer. Like I would save those for summertime. And then the last ones are called Read My Mind, and they are a red French tip with a little silver sparkle. So I am so proud of these, and I love how you guys have loved them, and I can't believe that they're sold out. Some of them have sold out, some of the styles. So again, enter this giveaway. Just comment below your Instagram handle so that I can reach out to you, and let me know in the comments one of your favorite things that has brought you like joy and comfort this season and this fall, so that I can take it and do it myself. And then also let me know, you need to be in the US for me to send this at this point, only because international shipping is really, really expensive for me. But as I start to do more giveaways, I am going to, of course, open that up to international. But for now, it's gonna be US, Rudi Berry's X Quickies, all 6 bundles, and the keychain. So I love you guys, and I just want you to know I'm always thinking about you. I hope that you're doing well, and that the videos I have coming up and that we do together are really genuine and make you happy just like they make me happy. So I loved doing this video. It flew by because it made me really, really happy to share the things that have made me happy with you. I love you. I see you. I miss you. I think about you every freaking day, and I will see you in the next video really soon.